Hi, it's Dave. We are doing a jiggle pour, I guess. It's going to be from the center, and I'm not really necessarily looking for a any kind of cloud at all, but I just want to see if I can get some nice lines and with thinner paints. Before I show you the consistencies, I want to talk about a little bit about what my pouring medium is for today. I'm using a 50% of Liquitex pouring medium with 50% of Floetrol, American Floetrol in this case, and just just a tiny bit of GAC 800 to act as a binder to keep everything together. So my consistencies, starting with my pillow. My pillow is the thinnest of all my paints. It leaves a little tiny of a trace, but it disappears. My paints, I'm going to be using white also as a separation color. It's a little bit thicker, but still not as much as my pigments. Mix the pigments up with a little bit of gloss varnish before I started. I got a little bit wet, and then added my look at that up there. Oh, I saw that. Then added my pouring medium to a consistency where it mounds and then dissipates. So it's just a little bit thicker than my white, and definitely thicker than my base coat black. So let's get down and get started. I'm going to fill up my cup, and because I wanted to go from light to dark. Maybe I should go dark to light, right? I think I will do that. I'm going to change my plan. I'm going to start with the lightest color on the bottom, because that's what's going to be on the top when we get finished. So I'm going to start with just a little bit of white. Now I'm going to layer it dark to bottom. This is the chiffon. How we go in there? Gilded. Pumpkin pie. I'm going to put just a little tiny bit of white in between those two. Next is, I think it's bronze. This is the bronze by Golden. And last is cappuccino. Now, because black is going to be my base, I'm going to put some black in here with this. Okay. Let's see. Get a puddle down here. So now just hold it. Okay. Okay. And pinch this off. No sense wasting it. This is all going to spin off anyhow. I gotta hear that. Oh, there, I got a goober. That's going to disrupt my pattern. Yeah, certainly did. I guess we're going to have a disruption in the force. Okay, here we go. Light spin. And I'm seeing that's not truly my center. Okay, how do you feel about this? I don't hate this. It's not what I expected, but seldom do we get exactly what we expect. So I'm gonna push this off to the side. I'm gonna pull up another canvas and see if I can get the white not to take over. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna start with the black pillow down first. I have my drippings from last one, since no sense losing them because it's all gets spun off anyhow. And a little bit more black, see if I can get a little more centered. And must have picked up some water when I cleaned up. Okay, it's gonna spin off anyhow. A little bit here. Get a little bit of spin. Okay, now do this again. Last time I went light to dark. This time I say it's still going to go light to dark, but I'm not going to put as much white there in the bottom. I'd show you, but I'm off camera. I'm sorry. So light. Not much. A little bit of white. Apple pie, and I got big old Hoover in there. So much apple pie. Bronze. Cappuccino. Just tiny bit of white down here. I've tried not to use too much this time. Probably won't be enough. But to finish this off with some black, because that's how it starts. Here we go. Oh, okay, my center. You're pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Okay. So when base go down, just cover my bases. Saucepan. It's a little harder to start the paint moving. A little wonky, but it's a little more like a geode. I'll take my time with this because it's no hurry. Let's see if I can move it over. Okay, a little skirty thing over here. Time to start getting some paint off this. Just a little white I put in the middle. And you can see I still have a predominance of white there. It's just a tiny bit. White takes over, heavier paint. All the other paints on the outside are pretty much transparent because they're pigments. So the black, the white, and the bronze are opaque paints. The rest are transparent. Okay, let's talk about the white results here. As you can see here, I got a lot of white in the middle. It's because I put too much white into the mix, not thinking that I was when I did it. But white is a very heavy color, and it dominated. I don't hate this piece. It's just pretty monochromatic, and it's really not what I was looking for. But you know, it was a good lesson. I did have a goober here that I had to remove, and of course it disrupted the plant pattern there. Can't hate it, but you know, not ideal. So put that one aside. So I decided I had plenty of paint. So I went ahead and painted a second. This one came out a lot better. Less white, allowed the back shine is what I was looking for, and the darkness on the outside. So I think this was a good experiment. I would certainly like to do a little bit more work in some of the thinner paints now that I have a little better understanding. I just attended a weekend, actually it's 4 days, down in Florida with Kathleen Osborne with Cause Creations and about 22 other people. And we had a week of classes, started in the morning to the evening. I learned a lot. I'm still getting over being exhausted. I guess I'm not as young as I used to be. So, this has been Thursday Train. Up next after me is going to be Just Janice, followed by Art by Julie E. So I hope you stick around. And I gotta say, thank you again for being here. And until next time, bye for now.